This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the USC Trojans, taking on the third-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. The Trojans offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. To throw, it's Mayava. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Spin move, and still going. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Trojans will try to keep this drive moving. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Here's the second down play. On the run, it's Sanders. Oh, what a move. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play keeps the offense fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The shotgun running play call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Moves out of the pocket. Finding space at the 20. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A quick spin move. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Locates the tight end. It's complete. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Conference championship on the line. Now it's 3rd and goal in the opening drive. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the extra point was up and good. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Breaks free. Who's in the clear? They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Has the 1st down and more. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Allen. Grab near the sticks. It's Ross. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st and goal, handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Penn State.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Point after, not quite through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner is blocked down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball for 31. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. A draw to the back. A change of direction.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Postlesny, I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
The Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. A completion makes it second and short. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Allen. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Back in motion now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. This game remains tied in the second quarter. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe...
The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. The Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Design quarterback run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to pass. It's Mayava. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Grabbed by the receiver. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense tackles him what should be the final play of this first half. Got to say I'm a little puzzled here. I don't know what they're seeing that we're not seeing to send the field goal team out here now. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten championship.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Dropping back, it's Allen. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Now here he goes. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. First down, looking to throw the football. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. With the shotgun handoff here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Nittany Lions come to the line with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. An inside give now from the shotgun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the Trojans moving quickly down the field here.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking.
And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go all the way back for a score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And we'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring them down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. It's Mayava. They get the completion. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Refusing to be stopped on this play. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Well, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the third quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught. Completion. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Catch made on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Mayava. Makes a quick grab. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Pena. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. We'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Slides the quick throw. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw again. Tries to get it to the running back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That's caught. It's Sanders. Finds room at the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Pounding away with the run game. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A game makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now a timeout taken by the defense. defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. To the air, it's Aller. Grab near the sticks. It's Ross. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Ross. There's some space around the 30. They get him down, but that 1st down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Looks like quarterback will just take a knee here. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Badgers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Quick completion to the tight end. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. 1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. To the air. It's Edwards. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Passes gets home.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And off the bounds, that pump will roll out of bounds. So Penn State's offense takes the field. The first chance we'll have to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
2nd down after that previous play. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Defense is coming after him. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. And now from the pistol formation. Back to throw. It's Edwards. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Using his legs on the scramble. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Moves the ball up to the 30.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Aller. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now. And the Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a handoff. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. And down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Makes the grab on the move. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Return it brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass. It's Edwards. Nice grab. It's Hilton. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Spinning out of the tackle. They'll carry his steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. The single back takes the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in to keep it.
He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7. And the Badgers line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. Powering through.
Boy, this looked to be a very routine field goal attempt, and it turns out to be a blown-up play. The special teams unit completely erased that chip shot opportunity.
Quarterback operating an empty set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
And the Badgers will kick it off to begin the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Off the play fake on first down. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Makes the catch. It's Ross. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And the offense trots back out on the field again. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Edwards. It's caught. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they've got him on the blitz.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
And the Badgers will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? There will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Ross. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
You in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the
broken tackle still going. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. You can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Handoff to the single back. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's Edwards. And it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Split backfield here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense is still clicking. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. There's the handoff. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it with room to run. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Badgers. No chance to catch him there. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense.
He's in the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Power. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense really clicking. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barry Johnson. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Badgers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Back to throw. It's Edwards. Grab behind the line. It's Dupree. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Working clock with the ground game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22. And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. He'll ride the back again here. Take it now, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. offense set for the 6th play in this drive. He hands it off from the gun. Touchdown, Penn State. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Hot over the middle. It's Mason. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Of course, in the playoffs, is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation. reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So the Duke Blue Devils offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned...
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And into the end zone. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. On the run, it's Moore. Oh, what a cut, and still going. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. Takes the handoff again. Great cut there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll run it from the gun. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
yards, retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the handoff. How's the spin move? Gets the first and still running. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
To throw, it's Aller. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. The offense starts with excellent field position. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. They moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes off in a bootleg. Running out of time in the pocket. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Aller. Gets hauled in here over the middle. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Mindy Lance will line up to punt it away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the return brought down by the coverage team. So the Duke offense is back out onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Not going to be easy see here, backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it's good, right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Pena. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Dropping back. It's Aller. Makes a quick catch. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Finds his man. It's Pena. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much they would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Ross. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Play action here on first down. He makes the grab. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Nittany Lions with first and 10 here. It's a shotgun run call. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
We're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. On third down, he drops to throw. That pass is caught. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. Timeout is called. They talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Running with purpose.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And the Blue Devils will have to punt this one away. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Aller. It's a quick grab.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end to bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
The Blue Devils will kick this deep to begin the second half.
2, 3.
Bringing it out, it's Singleton. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover troubles so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The tight end has got it. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The sure hands. It's Ross. To be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down. Back to pass. It's Aller. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Here's the second down play.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get... Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Receivers are bunched together. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense...
And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now the important point after attempt. No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14-2-3.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's Anthony. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The ball near midfield, no punting team. The offense is going for it. A running play called on fourth down. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and one, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. The offense with some pre-snap motion. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Action fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Ross. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Allen. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17. The Nittany Lions getting set on first and 10. And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Second and goal for the offense. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Let's see what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense cannot be stopped. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Blue Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's King.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for a late, deep throw. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Hey, you're down a couple of scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
The sure hands. It's Brown. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. What a kick. It's good from 55. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Leaning on the run game here late. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Breaks an open space. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down here for this offense. And it's a kneel down. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.